Покупатель, будь осторожен.
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solved that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one, Cole.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's
Мы
dead.
вызвали скорую полицию. Но бывший чувак уже мертв. А я боюсь, чувак, что ты уже слишком спокоен для такой ситуации.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick. My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
Вот, собственно, заключительное, обучающее дело. Сам уже более серьезное. Обшмонаем мужичка. Что у него что-нибудь да будет, стопудово. Так, чё? Выписка банка Аркадии. На имя Галеты. Сигалета, так, нифига. По тем временам $52, это, блин, Значит, считай, послевоенное время. 40 какой-то год. 47-й, по-моему, что ли. Так, ладно, пошли ниже. Так, произведенные выплаты, ну тут все понятно. Понятно. Так. Стоимость товара полностью не оплачена.
Сигалета.
О.
Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
Все понятно. Вот и первый свидетель, подозреваемый там. Тут больше зеленого чувака ничего нету. Красиво он в руку. Стрелянные гильзы.
Shell casings. These look like 32s.
3-2.
All right. Yes, it's a dead person.
А вон и пистолет. FN Браунинг. Так, что это?
FN Browning.
Ага,
Serial
серийник.
number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
Понял.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
Ну, собственно, начинается само действие. Допрос свидетеля. Конечно, можешь нам помочь.
Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss, Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis.
Гаета.
Don't you people have anything better to do?
Так, вот, собственно, начинается допрос. Вот вопросы, показания свидетеля, информация свидетеля. Это все понятно, что вопросы справа. Пошли.
You think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage,
За
my
эмоциями
boss,
следить
burst in
придется
yelling that I'm late on my
немало,
lunch.
And?
так как
We
из
came
этого
back.
уже заключается вывод
I was
верить
angry. I walked in
свидетелю,
front.
либо обвинить его во лжи.
I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
Это первый допрос, также поведут за ручку. Вот он, собственно, нервничает, взгляд бегает туда-сюда. Ну, тут надо на определенных моментах ловить, всматривать все это. И потом еще аргументировать свои обвинения, предлагая правильные улики. Не предлагая, да показывая. Так, вот она, квитанция на товар.
Your pearl earrings, Miss Galetta. You've been paying for them for a whole year. Stop lying and tell me what happened at the jewelry store.
Oh God! I won't lose the earrings, will I?
You could lose your freedom, you little fool.
Вот,
You
блядь,
don't stop
убили
a fucking
человека,
murder
она, сука,
investigation.
за
Mr.
серьги
Kalu.
трясется.
Edgar Kalu.
Обезьяна,
He
одно
runs the
слово.
jewelry store. He's showing me a lovely watch. Mr. Gage bursts in. Mr. Kalu gets very angry with Mr. Gage, and they start yelling at each other. Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk, nickel-plated, made in Japan, and yells at me to get back to work.
Then what happened?
We get back here, and I hear a loud bang. Mr. Gage clutches at his back. I hear another bang, and another, and another. Mr. Gage falls to his knees. It looked very painful.
Текс, возможный подозреваемый. Как, кто по-твоему?
Which jewelry store?
Hartfield's. Broadway, between 5th and 6th.
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did. Mr. Kalu looked very angry. He kept firing the gun. He kept pulling the trigger. He threw the gun in a bin and turned and walked away.
Ну тут не сходится. Замочил человека, спокойно положил, бля, пистолет в бак. И со спокойной душой, ту-ту-ту-ту, пошел к себе спокойно, фигня. Не
You're making me
сомневаюсь.
angry, Miss Galetta. Is that what you want?
Tell me why Mr. Kalu shot Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage hates Jews. A lot of people do. It's not my fault if he has nice things.
Текс, ну и подробности,
How
соответственно,
many
расскажи
shots did you
нам.
hear, Miss Galetta?
It's difficult to remember. It sounded like there were so many, and they were so loud.
Ну вот это да, правда. Что, блядь, гильз настреляна, все. Ну и плюс к тому же нас ведут. Я понял я, что единичка.
I need you to concentrate, Miss Galetta. Even minor details can become important later on.
Well, there was one bang, and then another, and then 3 very quickly, close together. 5.
Thank you for your help, ma'am. Been very brave. We'll need you to make a formal statement about what happened to Mr. Gage.
Does that mean I can still collect my... Never mind.
Тут обезьяна.
Yes, officer, I'll make a statement.
Как ворона на блестяшке, бля. Ох, мои сережечки отберут, блядь. Сука.
We have the murder weapon.
And the murder.
Есть.
The girl
Все
saw it all.
есть.
Our killer works at a jewelry store called
Баба
Hartfield.
готова.
That's a couple of blocks from here.
Thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
Погнали за мудаком. Так, наведаемся в оружейник. Подтвердим свои эти. Подкрепим улики. Блять, разворачиваться. Чего? Это как так? А, блядь, нельзя было сюда заезжать. Окей. Ну тогда ладно. Погнали на... Опа. Четко. Нет, фигово. Мне не нравится самому. Мы нифига не подваливаем. Не приспособлены эти машины подваливать, сука. Нельзя так выезжать. Ну, куда ты встал? Ты ехал уж бы. Завершал маневр. Стопе. Стекла заднего уже нету. Клево водим. Так. Вот, собственно, магазин. Все, проехали.
Thanks for your trouble.
Чуть-чуть промахнулись. Блин. Вот он. Иглсон. Оружейный магазин Иглсона. Бля, капот потеряли. Клево. Клевая тачка одна. Шикарная.
Officer, what can I do you for?
Officers,
Инфа нужна, бро.
We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah. Caillou. Edgar Caillou was his name. Thing looks like it'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
Do you know where we can find Mr. Caillou?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
Как говорится, язык мой, враг мой. Сдал чувака с потрохами. Не трепи много, если не хочешь быть пойманным. Ну, плюс к тому же улики все на него указывают. И чуваку просто не отвертеться. Так, ага, блокнот на тап. Место, так, куда? Ювелирный магазин Хартвиллс. Выбираем место и поехали. Клевая тачка. А нет, все. Блять, да вы куда едете? Тут мусор едет, вы не видите, что ли? Четко почти четко бочком. Фары уже нету, потеряли, клево. Хартфилдс. Ну? Чувак, сам сдашься? Или как?
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Caillou?
No. Mr. Caillou is out back. He said he'd lie down.
Кого-то он мне напоминает. Шона из ходячих, или как он чувака правильно звали? Не Шон, блин, забыл. Вот пипец. Короче, напарник Рика. Еще до зомби-эпидемии. Эй, стой, стой, стой. Тихо. Стой, мудак, стрелять буду. Твою мать. Твою мать, твою мать, твою мать. Стопэ. Чё, сука? Не ожидал?
Edgar Caillou, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
Походу ты поймал. Походу, да.
And the case that breaks you. The one you never solve. The one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who nabbed our malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, boyo, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
Будь сделано. Это я с удовольствием. Ну, здорово.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to
Конечно,
pay for that.
придется отвечать. Почему спорил с Гейджем?
You followed
На
every
чем был
Gage
спор,
and a
ссора или
girl
что
back to
там?
the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
Ярое отрицание, нервничает. Типа делает вид, чё, я типа ни при чем. Как пиздит, блядь.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
Да-да-да, тебя опознали, продавщица.
We know all about the argument. Miss Galetta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony is going to stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Да-да-да. Может тогда из-за религиозного мотива?
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Конечно, сомневаюсь, они... Я сейчас такой скажу, типа, не знаю, что ты говоришь, типа, ты такой сейчас наебу его, так презрительно, так презрительно хитро. Блять, нет, я тебя сделаю сейчас так морально, так хапа. А мы сомневаемся в твоих показаниях.
Left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher? You and that shtup Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just, Officer Phelps. Isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, Boyle. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
Окей, спасибо, сэр. Повышение. О-ла-ла. Служба в патруле завершена. Полиция Лос-Анджелеса. Отчет о годности к службе в полиции. Характеристики полицейского. Способный следователь, владеет оружием, отличная физическая подготовка, владеет методами допроса. Вот, собственно, то, с чем нас знакомили, вели, собственно, по каким делам. Заключение. Годен. Отлично.